And welcome everyone to the Best of the House for January.
Hello, DJ.
Hello, DJ Charlie Kim here along with Chris Boger.
Hi, everybody.
And we got some good bowling for you today. Our first match, Austin Roman, unfortunately couldn't be here due to work, but Andrew Vogel is coming in. And actually, Andrew was 6th qualifying, and he's moved up to 5th because his older brother Tanner is back, who qualified, is not able to bowl today. So he's going to get us started with the blind match. He's got to beat Austin Roman's blind, which is
195. So his blind is 178 plus his 17 handicap. So a total of 195.
So Andrew has got to beat a 195 scratch. And we're underway. Uh-oh.
We got a streaker. That was Andrew's son, seeing how his dad did.
And he wants to make sure his dad's going to get the spare here.
Giving him some pointers.
Giving him some pointers. So we're starting a new year, 2022. Localbowler.com presenting you the Best of the House finals here at AMF KIssimmee Lanes.
Andrew's still getting warmed up. Just frame one.
Got to get better music for those earbuds, I think. Get him ready to go here.
Well, if you're going to have an open, that's not the worst place to have it.
True.
It's all right. He'll right the ship. Andrew's got a 207 average. There it is.
There's a strike.
So Andrew's got his own pace to go for this first game.
And sometimes that can be a problem because you get bowling, when you're bowling by yourself, you get bowling so fast without that other person to pace you, sometimes you make some mistakes that you probably wouldn't make otherwise.
Right. There's pros and cons to it. If you're throwing a bunch of strikes, well, then there was no con.
That's true. And he doubles. So he's not letting the first open frame bother him. Winner of today's tournament gets a trophy and $100 in cash.
Andrew is going for his second title.
Andrew has won. Justin Ramsey, who's sitting on top of our leaderboard, the number 1 seed, he has won. And Tanner, who couldn't bowl today, has 3.
Oh, he's a 6.
And we'll talk to Tanner in a little bit. He's here today, and he'll say why he decided he injured his back and couldn't bowl for a while, and was thinking about that this would be when he came back, would be today, but he decided that his back was not feeling up to coming back so quickly today because he has other tournaments and things to bowl too.
Andrew came out a little wide on that 6 pin.
Now, if you look at the blind score and you compare it to Andrew's got a 65 in the 4th. Austin's still up by 20. He's got a 68 in the 4th.
Yeah, Andrew's going to have to string some strikes.
Yeah, a little bit of work to do here. Double wood.
Double wood, yep.
Now, if Andrew wins this game, he goes up against Austin's grandfather, Bob Roman, who's waiting. And we were really hoping, if Austin could have made it today, possibly seeing a grandfather-grandson match. Austin has bowled his dad before on the program. Yes.
There he goes. Picks up his spare. Andrew's our only left-handed bowler in the tournament today.
Got to get that music right.
Yeah, a lot of people use the music to focus. Andrew's 6th frame, first ball.
All back.
All right. Back on the strike train. So in frame 4, when Andrew left the 6-pin, as a left-handed bowler, that's the same as a right-handed bowler leaving the 4-pin. Usually that's a sign of a high pocket shot. You catch a little too much of the head pin,
Yeah.
and it pushes the head pin into the side of the 2-pin and around the 4 for a right-handed bowler.
When you're coming in to the pocket, you have to hit the head pin and either the 2 or 3, depending on what side you're bowling from, so that they go all the way back and take out those corner pins.
There we go.
Like so. Another double.
Going for a turkey. Looks like a good shot.
Gobble, gobble.
Right.
And not a moment too soon.
Yeah.
So if Andrew were to win this match, Bob Roman will determine what lane he wants to finish on. Andrew bowling a blind really doesn't matter all that much.
Foundation frame for Andrew. Can we get a ham bone? Yes.
Ham bone. 4 in a row. So even though he has two open frames, 115, 145, 175. He could have a 205. He still could go out with a 235.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
All right, well, Andrew found his mark.
Andrew, in winning his title against Morgan Manzi, he opened up with a front 9.
I think he finished that game with, what, a 279?
Yep. Second ball of the 10th.
6-pack. Oh, and he gets the pin action for it.
Open up that. What is it they're doing now on the PBA? They're doing the Pabst Blue Ribbon 6-pack,
yeah.
where you win $1,000 if you hit 6 in a row. Not so much here. We can't afford that, but we'll definitely give you a pat on the back.
Andrew trying for the final 7. It looks like it. All right.
Lucky 7. 235 for Andrew, and he will advance.
Good game, Andrew.
And he will face Rob Roman Sr. And Rob Roman will get 20 pins. We'll go set that up, and we'll be right back with the second match.
Bob is going to wind up having a 20-pin handicap advantage over Andrew. And the second match is about to begin.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew is going to start our match off. He's going to shoot frame number 1. Then it'll rotate every 2 frames. Bob will shoot his first 2, and then it'll come back to Andrew.
Okay, so Andrew started first with a 235 from the first game. See what he's got going here in the second. And he opens up with a strike.
Stays right on that train.
Now our first look at Bob Roman. Bob is the father of Rob Roman and
Grandfather of Austin.
grandfather of Austin, but this is his first time on the program.
Bob is a very consistent bowler in our league play. Got that one outside a little bit.
Just a little light.
It's a tough split. It's makeable. We got a birthday party down the way.
A lot of people use bowling alleys for birthday parties. It's a lot of fun. Maybe come back, come back, come back. Oh,
All right, he gave it a good try. Bob starts his day off with an open in the first frame.
and against one of the Vogels. That's a tough break.
Yeah, it is. Bob on lane 22 for a second frame. Good release.
Still coming in a little bit light.
Yep. Either he's outside of his mark or it's not turning the way he expected.
It's not coming back as hard as maybe he thinks it will. Or is hoping it will, I should say. Want to remind you, if you're watching the video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Most importantly, if you really like these shows, share this with everyone you know. Copy and paste the URL into Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it.
Bob for his spare pickup.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Came in a little too hard and straight at the head pin. Sent the 2 out around the 4.
Now Andrew will get up for his second and third frame. Working on a strike.
Oh, leaves the 10 pin.
Now that one for a lefty just came in a little light. Didn't carry through to the 10. Just heard Bob conferring with his son Rob. And he's going to try to move right. See if he can get that ball to come back a little more.
Good pickup, Andrew. Andrew stays clean through 2.
So if you are a bowler at AMF KIssimmee Lanes, where we host this every month, and we want to thank the staff here, they do a great job for us. It's $3 when you bowl in your league. And then the series you bowl, the top 5 series for the month, come to bowl a step ladder final like we're doing right now. Andrew strikes.
All right, beginnings of a Dutch 200.
For a trophy and $100 in cash, first place. Not bad for a $3 investment.
I agree.
And hopefully we're going to see Chris out here on the lanes. He's been entering and trying to qualify for here in February. So hopefully we're going to see you before in the next month for February.
Well, thanks for your confidence, DJ.
No pressure.
I'm gonna tell you to not hold your breath though at this point. So I'm still working on some things in my game. We'll see.
All right, Rob goes out
Bob's
right.
third frame. Same result as his first frame.
I think rather than moving right, my own
Shift his eyes.
opinion would be go right up 10. Throw it straighter at the pocket.
Yeah. So what DJ is getting at is there's 2 moves you can make. You can either make them in tandem or individually. And it is shifting your feet one direction or another and throwing at, wow, good try. And throwing at the same mark that you were looking at. Or you can shift your eyes left or right and throw at a new mark. That could be 1 board, could be 3 boards, could be another dot or arrow out on the lane. Or you can do both of those together.
You hear a lot of professional bowlers say that all the time. I move 2 with my feet, 1 with my eyes, or 1 with,
They might say I moved 3 and 1.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines.
As a general rule of thumb for most league bowlers and people just starting out, if your ball is missing the pocket, if it misses right, move right. If it misses left, move left.
Hey,
there he goes.
There we go.
And
right.
Bob gets a round of applause from the folks he brought, his cheering section today. But yeah, generally, if you move in the direction that you miss the pocket, right or left, move in the direction of your miss, and hit the same spot mark on the lane, that should compensate your problem. And move probably 1 or 2 boards right or left to compensate at a time.
Yeah, don't make huge adjustments. All right, Andrew doubles up in 3 and 4. Don't make huge adjustments all at one time unless the ball is just not doing anything that you expected.
Exactly.
If you make too big a move at one time, you may have overcompensated and then you're fighting back and forth. But a couple of boards here and there.
Yeah, keep consistent however you move, whether it's 1 or 2 boards, right or left. Stay consistently doing that, and then it's just you're fine-tuning the ball going into the pocket.
Oh, a 7 pin.
Yeah, only a half-hearted messenger there coming back across.
So for a left-handed bowler, that's the same as a 10 pin for a right. Same challenges.
Winner of this match will take on another new face on the program, Skip Stowers. Will it make it? Will it make it? Ooh! Andrew right now up by 50 in the 97 in the 5th.
So as a left-handed bowler, what Andrew just did was throw it in a right-handed style, which would be called a backup ball. He
Right.
tried to make it come back across his natural path.
Now see, that was much more like right up 10.
There you
That
go.
was it. He went
Bob
right
doubles.
up 10.
Bob doubles up.
he didn't have to come back, a whole lot of boards to get back to the pocket. And that went right in nicely. Doubles up.
So for any of you new bowlers out there that might be watching this, if you start hitting the pocket for a right-handed bowler is the 1-3 spot. Pocket for a left-hand bowler is 1-2. Start hitting that and you're not getting a ton of strikes. It's okay. The ball has to go through the pins in a perfect direction. It cuts through there, hits the 5, splits the 8 and 9, pushes the pins around. There we go. All right.
Gobble, gobble.
Bob's back on. And so the direction or the angle that your ball hits the pocket makes a huge difference as well. For beginning bowlers, just getting the ball to the pocket is good enough. Then you can start as you gain some proficiency, start to learn how to put it into the pocket at a certain angle to create more strikes.
The ideal angle you want to approach, and the board you're looking at going into the pocket is 17. And within a board and a half either side of 17 entering the pocket, you want to enter at about a 6-degree angle. This is, they've studied, the best way to strike, and this is pretty much it.
They used robots for that where they could control every aspect of it. And most strikes come from that board. And remember, the boards are 1 inch wide. And so you're looking at a small target. So when you see people that are consistently hitting that target, that's very accurate bowling. Exactly.
One of the things I was looking at last night on YouTube, they were explaining this, and they said that to give you perspective, the lane is 60 feet long. And when you throw your ball from the foul line, you're looking to hit a target about the size of a dime if you were to throw the ball straight without a hook. And if you're throwing a straight ball and you're going right down the pocket, you have to hit a target the size of a dime from 60 feet away. Not easy to do. Not easy to do. Hooking it, you get a little bit of a little more margin of error. Andrew's back with a strike.
Yep. Andrew followed up as open in the 5th with a strike in the 6th. Bob's on a turkey on 4, 5, and 6.
Andrew up in the 7th.
Oh, Messenger just missed the 7th pin.
Comes underneath it just a little bit. Bowling's a game of inches.
Yep. That one got away from him, his backup ball.
So he opens the door for Bob.
If Bob can keep stringing strikes together, he's going to come back from those 3 open frames.
Again, right up 10. Hold. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ham bone.
Ham bone for Bob.
Oh.
All right, well, he's out of trouble. Leaves just a 7 pin.
And more importantly, he's taking the lead. Now he just has to stay
clean for the rest of the game, not give Andrew a chance to get back in and play. If he picks this up, he can't be shut out. Let's see. All right.
Got it.
Good pickup, Bob. All right. So Andrew's going to come up for his 8th and 9th frames. And then that will determine, the results of that will determine whether Bob can shut Andrew out. Release. Oh, a wrap 7.
Close the back up. Will it get over? Yes.
Good pickup, Andrew. Foundation frame for Andrew.
Oh, out of trouble. Out of trouble.
That was a flat 7 on that one. Almost a 7-10.
Almost. That would have been trouble. So right now, before Bob throws the ball, he's got like a 12-pin advantage on Andrew.
Good pickup, Andrew.
Good job. Now Bob's going to finish out. Right now, he's got a 146, so he's got a 2-pin advantage on Andrew, plus this ball he's throwing now. So it's 2+, whatever he does right here.
Andrew can max out at 194.
Bob can max out at a 216. Right down 10.
Good shot, Bob. Foundation frame for Bob. Strike.
Very important. Hold.
Gets the kick on the 10. Back to backs.
Got a 186 right now. Andrew, the best he can do is a 194. 164, 194. So Bob Oben is 8 pins away from taking this match with his second ball on the 10.
I think that's the game.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. There's a turkey.
So you can finish out with that ham bone for 216.
Given the way Bob started this game, that is a very good score.
Very good.
Actually, that's a pretty good score anyhow.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it any day.
What an ADC. He's got 206 right now. Without even throwing another ball. And he's locked in. Ham bone!
Good finish. Good game, Bob.
Yeah, Andrew was able to string him in the first game. Just wasn't able to keep that string going in the second.
He had two unfortunate opens. 4-10 split for Andrew here in the 10th. But his 5th and his 7th frames were like open, and opens in the middle of the game really hurt you. Just because it affects way more frames than just that one.
Well, no one knows that better than anybody who's ever bowled against one of these Vogels. Usually the
good try, Andrew. Andrew finishes up with a 170. Tough breaks in frames 5 and 7 for him. But Bob turned it on starting frame 4.
Okay, we're going to have to take a break for a minute. We're going to set up the scores, and we have to change the battery on one of the cameras, and we will be back.
All right, folks. So we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there for a few moments, but DJ's got it worked out, and we are back for the third match.
I hope so.
We've got Bob Roman Sr. against Skip Stowers. Skip is giving Bob 8 pins of handicap advantage in this match.
Semi-final match. Winner will take on Justin Ramsey for the title. And Bob mounted a heck of a comeback on
He really
stage.
did. Those first 3 frames did not bode well, and he shook them off, and he's continuing it.
Right down 10. On lane 21.
I was just talking to Skip. These two are old teammates. They used to bowl on the same team together.
That gives you a little bit of an advantage. You know how the other person bowls, kind of. You have an idea about their style.
Yeah.
First time taking a look at Skip.
Oh, Skip starts on with a strike.
Mixes them up, hits them light. Far enough down.
All right, well.
And there's a pin down on lane 21, but it's parallel to the rack, so you usually don't mess with that too much. This next shot, Skip throws, should clear it. And that was pretty straight. Leaves a 5.
Pin. He even had a messenger that just lost its momentum before it touched it.
Ooh, don't hurt it, Skip.
Yeah, take it easy on those pins.
Don't hurt him, Skip. I'll see what Bob can do.
Bob's second frame. Ooh, got a little crossed over a little bit on that one.
Almost had a Brooklyn there.
Just the 6 pin.
Hold. Oh.
Oh, I pulled it left just a little.
Once again, Best of the House Finals being brought to you by localbowler.com.
Bob's third frame. Unfortunately, with that open, that's going to wipe out his 8-pin advantage for handicap. There's a good shot.
And he leaves a 5.
Out of trouble, but barely.
Skip acknowledged that was kind of a similar shot to what he threw.
Yeah. He's got it. All right.
Bob picks up the 5. Now Skip will shoot his 3rd and 4th.
So Skip's working on a spare in the 2nd frame. If he stays clean, he'll take the lead.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That was a solid strike. 10 back.
They were flying all over the deck there before they went back, though.
They were.
If there was anything left, they wouldn't have lasted too long. And this goes to all the bowlers at AMF KIssimmee, and they're watching this. Yeah, Skip was like the other night. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I should get in, And then when you get in, and you bowl $3, you could be here taking on these guys.
Seven
Solid
left.
7. Solid 7.
He got robbed. But one of the things I would like for our bowlers to remember too is this is a tournament with handicap. Handicap. That allows you to bowl against somebody who has a higher average and still compete. And so don't be intimidated by that. If you have a good game, anyone can compete with anybody else when handicap is involved.
Oh, yeah.
Good pickup, Skip.
I mean, it's like anything else. I mean, yeah, for whatever your game is, whatever your average is, if you can hit your average at plus 10 or 15 pins, you're going to be competitive with the best bowlers wherever you bowl. Because the handicap is a great equalizer. Bob makes them all back.
Good shot from Bob. So Skip is working on a Dutch 200. Bob's got 2 strikes up there, but he's also got an open.
little high there.
Yeah, a little high. Leaves a 4-7. Needs this to stay clean since his third frame. The second frame is open.
If he stays clean, Skip's only on a 4-pin advantage. He's got it.
It hung on. Bob let out a sigh after that one. He sold his breath on that shot. Skip's fifth frame, following a 9 spare. Oh, wrap 10. He was a little outside of his mark.
It came in a little light. He's been getting the carry on those, but he didn't get that one.
See how Skip does with a 10 pin. Looks good. Wow.
He's got it. I don't know. I'll say he either usually you turn around like that when you know you have it. I don't know if you do. I think you might have been worried, just didn't want to see what was going to happen.
Another 10 pin.
A lot of 9 counts for Skip, though.
Yes. First and third frames were strike, but unfortunately it doesn't change the score a whole lot. There you go.
He's got that one.
All right.
He knew he had that.
If they had been back-to-back, like first and second frame, it would have been a better outcome for score. But right now, it's a pretty tight match.
Well, if Bob strikes, Skip will be up by 2. So it's a close match.
Yes.
I mean, Bob will have an advantage as a strike as opposed to a spare, but very close.
Good release.
And there it is. Even Skip is applauding that. A difference of 2 pins in this match. The winner is going to face Justin Ramsey in the title match. Bob up in the 7th.
Trying to double. Oh, he sent half the deck at the 7 pin, and it stayed standing.
It said, "I will not be moved."
So this is the issue with scoring in bowling when the strikes aren't back to back. It's more or less a spare. It counts for the next 2 balls, but even if you get that spare, it only counted for an extra 10 pins. Which is, I mean, still,
yeah.
Everybody wants, you want your marks, but if the strikes aren't back to back, they don't. Oh no! Bob missed his 7 pin just to the outside by about a board.
And believe it or not, that board could be fatal.
Yes. As tight as this match is. Yep.
Two open frames, the difference between these guys. And
There
Skip
he is.
strikes.
Skip gets the carry on that shot. That was a good shot.
So now, even though the score says that Bob is up by 6, he's actually not. Because that strike is 10, so that means down by 4, plus whatever Skip does with his next 2 balls.
All right, can we get our first back-to-back in this match? Let's see. Good shots. Yes,
Skip
we
walks
can.
it out.
All right. He's feeling it now. Doubles up.
Big double there. Big double there for Skip.
I hate to say it, but we're at that point now for Bob, unfortunately, with only 3 frames left. You may need to string some strikes together here to stay in this.
He's probably going to have to go off the sheet. 8, 9,
That's a good
10.
shot. That's a good shot. There it is.
There's one.
All right. It all starts with the first.
You know, you watch last game, especially the way Andrew started out, and it looked like Bob was struggling a little bit with a couple open frames, and you know, it's very easy to count yourself or count someone out, but then they can come back, and you take 4 or 5 strikes together, and the world changes.
Don't get hit in the face when they throw in the towel.
That's right.
A little high.
Oh, that was a
Picks
ball.
it up.
That
All
was
right, all right.
double up.
That was the time to do it. That actually probably puts a little bit of pressure back on Skip.
Well, he's matching him, you know, and he's only down, you know, single digits at this point.
Skip can ill afford an open in this frame. Let's see. Oh, he does get a wrap 10 though.
Skip's going to finish out first.
With those 2 strikes up there, there's no way Bob's getting shut out by the time Skip finishes. But a lot of it's going to depend on this ball right here. Good pickup. Good pickup.
Solid pickup. Stays clean.
Right. That was necessary.
Bob's going to have to, no matter what Skip does here, Bob's pretty much going to have to take it off the sheet.
Skip knows he got robbed on that one. He had a pin bounce right around the 10.
Sure that you didn't accidentally.
All right, Skip needs this 10 pin. No. All right. So 195 for Skip. Bob is up with he's working on a double here. Let's see what he can do in his 10th frame.
Could go off for 206.
Yeah.
Out of trouble.
Unfortunately, I think that's...
Let's see, 145 with a spare, it's 165.
Yeah, I think it skips the match.
185 is the best he can do.
Good pickup, though. Good pickup.
So it's going to be Skip Stowers who's going to face Justin Ramsey.
If he gets this strike, it will be a 2-pin match. Good finish,
That's the way to
Bob. Good
finish.
finish, Bob. Now, had those been flipped, had that strike come first in that frame, that would have changed the outcome.
Okay, we're going to go change and get set up.
Good match, guys. Good match. Skip comes out the victor by 2 pins, 195 to 193.
Okay. After a little shucking and jiving, we're here for the championship match. Best of the House Finals for January.
All right, so we have Skip Stowers up against Justin Ramsey, our #1 seed. And Skip is going to gain 5 pins of handicap advantage. And we're underway in our championship match. Skip starts out strong.
Oh, you're going against Justin Ramsey, our first champion. For 1 in August, you better be strong. Although Justin has had some problems with the... Justin had some problems climbing the ladder in his last couple appearances. He does well on the practice lane, but then when he gets here on the video, not this time. Not this time.
Strong start for both bowlers.
Championship match. And we can say one thing I can bet on with certainty. This is one of the few months in the last several where a Vogel is not going to win.
Yeah. Yeah. Something tells me we'll see some of the Vogels back in here, though.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, come on. All right, Justin, we got a back-to-back. Beginning for Justin.
Good way to start.
Skip also starts back-to-back.
You got 2 doubles, both bowlers.
Third frame, going for the turkey, and he gets it. Skip
Gobble,
the
gobble.
turkey. All right.
That one looked like it could come in a little high.
Yeah.
Now we'll see what Justin's got going on here. Can he answer?
Yes, he can.
Gobble, gobble. Back-to-back turkeys. How about back-to-back ham bones?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Could that be a thing?
It can.
It can.
With these bowlers, not if I were up there. But with these bowlers,
Yeah, if we were up there, no. Well, this is what you want to see in a title match. No one giving any quarter.
Oh, there's a start.
Ham bone!
Good shot, Justin.
See if Skip can answer. Oh. Yeah! Double ham bone!
These two are just trading blows.
Kind of like Rocky IV. Uh-oh. A little high.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Skip knew it as soon as he let go.
Yeah.
6, 7, 10 left for Skip. Not an easy pickup.
Not what you want to happen in any game, let alone the championship match, when you and your opponent are all striking. He goes for the count.
So dreaded open frame for Skip in the 5th, unfortunately. See if Justin takes advantage of it. Oh, leaves a flat 10.
So both of them, their strike strings came to an end at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh!
No.
And we have a 2-point game.
We do. Actually, I guess it would be a 3-point game then, right? With the 5-pin advantage for Skip.
Exactly. Skip's up by 3.
Yeah.
But scratch, we're talking a 2-point game.
Yeah.
Both bowlers got 9 in the 5th. One's 15 and one's 17.
It is a copycat league. Oh, wait, that's football. Oh, no. An 8-10. So, this match is beginning to be the tale of two halves.
We see that a lot in bowling. We've seen that a lot in the show where one person's strong first half of the game is not how it ends up.
All right, Justin's got his 1. 8-10, that's a tough break, Justin. That was a good shot, too. So, the 10 pin, okay, it happens. But the 8 is a bad luck pin, and his ball just worked its way around the 8 pin. And the two were standing at the same time. It's a tough break. Skips up for his 7th frame.
And they all go down.
Yeah, Skip shook his head. It wasn't a pretty strike, but it was a strike.
Pretty is not a requirement.
There's a strike. All right.
That was
Back-to-back
solid.
strikes for Skip. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Justin.
It's okay. You're okay.
No, you're good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Came in high.
Yeah, too much of the head pin on that one.
And, you know, it's like worst thing in the world you can see, especially in a game like this, are splits. And now Justin's got 2 back-to-backs.
Uh-oh, he's giving it a shot. Oh, good try, Justin. It's a tough break.
And we've seen in other finals Justin's made. He gets to a point where he starts struggling with splits. Basically 3 frames in a row.
Yeah. The only reason that that's not marked as a split is because the head pin is standing. It's called a washout then. For anyone who didn't know. Got it.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yep. All right, Justin. I called it ahead of time because I saw where the ball was going, but he still could have easily bounced that pin around it.
That tap right at the end is what nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow. And he needed to make that.
Yeah.
He needed to make that.
All right. Skip's going for a turkey. Woo!
Ooh. He almost washed out.
Out of trouble. Leaves a 6-7 or a 4-7. Sorry.
What really helped Skip in that last game was being up until the 10th frame, he was clean.
Yes.
How important it is to you making your spares.
Yeah.
Sometimes more important than strikes.
Right.
Is getting those
All right.
spares.
Good pickup, Skip.
Coming down to the end here of the championship game.
I was watching a tournament in the PBA the other day, and Kyle Troop, he uncharacteristically missed a couple of spares, and he said he was asked about it, and he had said that his father, Skip, striking the 9th frame,
Big strike
foundation
there.
frame,
Big
but he said
strike.
that his father had told him strikes are for show, spares are for dough.
Exactly.
There you go, Justin.
Now Justin's back.
That was a strong ball in the 9th frame.
He can still strike out for a 215. But Skip pretty much is in control of his own destiny at this point.
Oh, that 10 pin. Good pickup, Justin. Good pickup.
175, so he's got a 185 working. The best he can do is a 195. Right now, Skip's got a 193 just sitting there. And Justin finishes out with a 195 with a strike.
After, so that was an opposite tale of Bob's first game when he started out struggling and then turned it on. Poor Justin, he started out strong and then it became a struggle for a few frames.
So now Skip needs 8.
That right there should do it.
And that's right there should be the championship.
Unfortunately, another 10 pin. Skip picks it up.
He's got it. 203. He can strike out for a 223.
No? Well, with handicap, 227. All right, sorry. I messed myself up.
And we have ourselves a new champion, Skip Stowers. We'll be back. We're going to talk to some of the bowlers and hand out some prizes.
All right, thank you, everybody.
And
don't forget to hit the like button.
And subscribe and share this video wherever you can. And we'll be back with some more bowling interviews today and more matches next month.
DJ, thanks for having me. Take care.
Anytime.
Bye, everyone.
Hey, Bob. So, a great comeback in the first game you bowled. What was the adjustment that you made?
I moved 5 boards with my feet, 3 boards with my mark. I tried to slow the ball down, but for some reason I was just going a little too hard, and that wasn't coming back. But when it hit the pocket, it did finish strong.
On 21, it looked like you almost like you were going right down 10 at the pocket.
I tried throwing first arrow, but you know, bowling, sometimes it just don't work that way.
And then Skip just had a really good game, and then he comes back and beats Justin. What do you think of your old teammate coming back and taking it from Justin?
Oh, I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. You know, I told him, I said, you're 67 years old, you're winning bowling trophies. You know, I said, now go get your picture taken.
Hey, you'll be back, I think.
Hopefully next month. I'm 3rd right now.
Well, we're sure we're going to see you. I'm sure we're going to see you here pretty soon. Thank you, Bob. So, Justin, those damn splits.
Yeah, I have trouble with those. I missed that first 10 pin and then got the 8-10 split and missed it. It's hard to bounce back from something like that. It's kind of mental for me. It just kind of ruined my game right there. So,
what do you think about going up? You went up against some new people. You said you were waiting for Tanner to take a month off. Well, his injury, he did.
Yeah, he did. So I thought Andrew would have climbed the ladder, but you know, he bowled really well. But it was fun bowling against Skip. He is a great bowler, and he took it to me today.
And we're sure we'll see you again next month. Now you got to make sure Wednesday nights when you're supposed to get in, make sure you get in, because what did you shoot last Wednesday?
Last Wednesday I did a 682. Yeah, Wednesday nights I've been bowling a lot better than my Thursday nights. So.
But you didn't get into the tournament last Wednesday.
No, I didn't. It was early, so I usually wait toward the middle of the month or end of the month to enter, but I should have.
Well, hopefully we'll see you here the next go round. We've got to get you another trophy.
Yes, it'd be nice to be a champion again. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, Skip. Firstly, hang on a second. So, Skip, that's the house champion for January. Great bowling today. What was your experience like, and what was it like in the games?
Well, everybody I came up against was good. One of them was my teammate from last year. That was Bob. So I knew I was going to have to bowl well to have a chance, especially against Justin. And I was amazing. I got it done, which shocked me.
And how did it feel going up against Justin, who's our first champion in August?
Pretty tough. I had to have a positive attitude. Somebody told me Thursday night on our league, it's all an attitude, and it helped to don't get down on yourself. And I know he's a good bowler. He's a better bowler than I am, but I got him today. So,
well, I think we're going to see you back here too.
I hope so. Well, I'm going to try. That's all I can say. I appreciate you guys putting this on. It's something new. I like it.
Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you. All right.